All right, I wanted to show y'all how I'm going to make this surface right here. I have a surface, I built a model for the left side here. Then I was talking about earlier, we're about 15 feet off the building here. We couldn't get signal. Well, right now I'm getting signal next to the building with the dozer. So what that means is I want to build a surface, and I'm going to build it in the dozer from here to out there, and then towards the building at a 2%. Now, I'm going to use the grade that I built the model with, that I used to build the model by just having it in auto. And the blade, I'm sitting right over where the model is made. So you see that dot? That's one of my topo shots, and that blue line is in line with my topo shot. So I'm in the design that I built, so the blade's on grade to what I want it there. So I'm going to go in to surfaces. I'm going to make a new surface. This one's going to be 3, because I already have one called 2 that's behind me, and I want a sloping plane surface. I can do dual slope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a grade right here. Okay, now to finish this up, I'm going to leave it in auto. I'm going to drive straight forwards to the other place that I want to shoot the point at to make my surface. And this is what's going to get my alignment forwards and back, so the 2% will be right towards the building. If I just go 2% from there, it don't know which direction the 2% needs to go. And there's also a 0.5% fall forwards and back in line with me, and 2% fall towards the building. So right here, I'm gonna back up a little bit, make sure I'm in the right vicinity here. Somewhere right here runs, there we go. Right here's where I want to be. The blade is moving around slightly because it means it's in auto and the GPS has signal. All right, I'm going to hit B. I already did an A shot. Now I'm doing a B shot. All right, now it has 2 different shots. It says this grade is my main fall, which is front to back. It's supposed to be 0.5. It was close. It was 0.7, but I want it 0.5. And then the cross slope, I know it needs to be a -2, because the negative, if you put it positive, it'll slope that way, and negative will slope this way. And this, I want it to slope this way. You have to do that by trial and error, and I just remember it from the last one I did. Hit OK. Set that as active. Yes, I can. And then I could switch back and forth between them. Okay, see, it just went in and made that the active surface. You can tell which way your slope is going by that arrow. That line is the line I made with the dozer, and then it shows you which direction the water would be running, that little bitty arrow right there. And yeah, steer point mid. Okay, all right, so that's how you do that. All right, so I was trying to calibrate my IMU on my drone again, and my controller went dead. I mean, it had the half battery, 50% battery when I got here, and it used all that up. I mean, it sat over 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something. The drone battery was about dead, and the remote control went dead, and it still did not calibrate. So I don't know what's up with that. Have to get online, I guess, and look at it. So, no drone today. I don't have the charger for the remote. It's part of the charger for the drone batteries, so, oh well. Some of you are probably wondering, why do you set up the GPS? Why did you make a surface? Why did you do all this stuff? Aren't you just doing it by freehand, which I am doing some of it free-handed. But to get it, I'm just roughing it in free-handed, but to get it on grade, it has to be on a specific grade right here. It can't just be willy-nilly whatever you want it to be. That's what the GPS is for. It's just like using a laser control system or a laser, you know, or a grade man to check it for you, except I don't need a grade man with the GPS. The grades are automatically done with the GPS. I don't need a laser setup or anything. I just had to tell it what I wanted, and now it will put it to that grade. And, you know, there was some provisional work that went into knowing what grade it needed to be on beforehand. We done Friday when we shot those topo shots. I was still using those topo shots to make the grade that I wanted here, if that makes any sense. Because I had the blade in auto and it was on the grades that I had made earlier when I made this little surface over here in the building just a few minutes ago. It probably don't make any sense to you if you're not familiar with the GPS system. Because the GPS used to just go way over my head. I couldn't comprehend it before we had it. I just couldn't comprehend how it was useful and how to use it, or how it even worked, and you know, incorporate it into what we're doing. You know, how do you do it? I just didn't get it. You know, for a long time. Geez, I about to hit that gutter. So, you know, I was there once too. It's intimidating. A lot to it you gotta learn, just like anything, you know. But once you learn it, it just keeps getting easier and easier. Dad's bringing me a load this time. We're gonna run 2 trucks. Gonna speed things up a little bit here. Which I guess that's all right. Working it up next to this building is kind of slow. It ain't like out here in the open field. Big old chunky stuff too. I got to run over some of it to get it to work right. Get it to work down. The best way, I think, to get into the GPS game is to work with another company, another construction company. If you ever get a chance, work with another company that uses it. That's how we ended up getting into it. We'd done some work for Branch Highways, and we built a bunch of ponds for them. We had no GPS equipment when we started that job, and they were coming out with their rover and helping us and showing us how it worked, and we were like, wow. So we rented the GPS system. They already had the models made and everything, and had base stations set up for it. we rented a rover and a base, but we didn't. Well, we used the base some too. If they didn't have a base station set up near us, they already had base poles set up. All we had to do was go find their base poles and set our base up on it. And but anyway, they taught us a lot. Branch Civil. It was Branch Highways then, but it's Branch Civil now. Same guys building the mountain road up the mountain. And that's how we learned about GPS. And by the end of that job, we had it on a Dozer, and we had a rover. We had it on a D3 Dozer, which was very expensive. And now we've got a whole fleet of equipment with it on it. Grader, this Dozer, some other Dozers. It's crazy. May not need a whole lot more dirt here. like they got the manhole framing cover on there. While I wasn't looking. All right, so we got this ready for topsoil. It's looking pretty good. It's down 4 inches everywhere. Got to go over here and start working on another spot. Get back on the dozer. I think we got to work some slopes, and that's always fun. I like slopes. Alright, y'all, first person view now. Mounted on my hat bill. This camera is super heavy, so I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm going to fill in around some light poles and work on a slope, work on a road. The road goes around here behind this building. Wait on this truck to get out of my way. I've never done this view attached to my head before. Y'all let me know whether you like it or not. It is some kind of muddy back here. Terrible muddy. See, I need to be a little bit higher. Well, got to be at a .66 out of the road, but right here I'm in the road. The road comes way over here. That's one nice thing about GPS. You know where things are. Not only do you know your grades, you know where everything is. You know where the road is. You know where even where the striping goes on the road. You know where the parking lots are. You know where the buildings are. You know where the structures are. Doug gonna hit head on here. I think these boxes right here is gonna have to be raised. This looks it's way too low. This road's way too muddy down here to be trying to fix it, but out this way, it's a whole lot better shape. keep losing signal right here next to this building. It should get better. Okay, this is okay. This is the slope. Up here is the road. I think. Or let's see if we can make some more sense out of it by riding around a little bit. Okay. I'm in the road, the slope's over to my left. Road's just at the top of the slope. See, I'm looking at this. I hope y'all can see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, this is the road, this is the slope contours over here. See what kind of shape this is in. They got it. They got it super steep. But they don't want it that steep. We gotta lessen the grade on this slope. We gotta make it where they can mow it. I think they got it at 2-to-1, and they wanted about a 3-to-1. So I'm gonna be doing all this by hand or freehanding all this, which is fine. We can do it. Turn y'all downward a little more. I don't exactly know what y'all are looking at. I hope you're looking at whatever I'm looking at. And the edge of the road. I'm gonna make a mark here where the edge of the road is, or I'm going to make a pass, I guess I should say. That way, zoom in a little bit. I lost signal. What are you doing, Dad? Positive. Man. This road is right on the edge of the bank. The valve box for the hydrant's out in the road almost. Put it over the bank right here in front of me. I'm still trying to figure all this out. I ain't ready to go gung-ho yet. I like to blade a little bit and figure out what I need, where I need it at before I start getting dirt. You know what I'm saying? I like to kind of feel it out, see where I need to be cutting, where I need to be filling at. And everybody's always in too big a hurry for all that. Almost like plowing snow, but it ain't. It's snow. Wait a minute. Okay. Thought I lost my road there for a minute, but it's the blue line and the yellow line that got together there on a contour. Dad told me he was going to rip that fence out down there. So I suppose that's what he's doing. There's so much stuff you got to watch for around here too. You got electrical boxes everywhere, structured manholes everywhere. Be careful around here. love it when the GPS comes on after it's lost signal and I'm right on grade. Like right then. Hole to fill in. Dump it just on the side, dad's side of them conduits sticking up. You see them conduits? along slowly, one load at a time. I need to put a lot of dirt in here. As you can see, probably 3 foot of fill there to tie it in, make it right. Back this way, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I mean, it needs a little more work here and there. Whoops. Put dirt down the hole. No lids on it. Waiting on a special lid that says electrical. How do I know? Because we put it in. They're the ones that have the lids on order.
I just got up and it's all over to it with the dirt, help with the dirt.
So much stuff in the way down here, it just makes it where you can't do nothing. You can't blend it in. It's just a pain in the butt. Here comes another load of dirt. Not this slope. It goes the whole length of this building, except I think we just got to go to that parking lot over there. But I don't know. We may have to go along behind that whole parking lot and fix the slope. It's all a mess. Big mess. Anyway, that's going to be enough for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like 75% of the people that watch my channel aren't subscribed, so it doesn't cost anything. Just hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell too, so you get all my videos. Some people are missing my videos. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, make sure you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Helps me out.